Okay, we are streaming now. It's not on the same link as we sent the team. Hopefully that's all right. So just so you know, the one that's streaming right now is not the one. Okay, we are streaming now. It's not on the same link as we sent the team. Hopefully that's all right. So just so you know, the one that's streaming right now is not the one. All right, for anybody watching, our show is going to start in about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Oh, thank you. Yes, I need to. Thank you, Liam. Okay, that should stop now. And remember, there's a delay for everyone, so we're about 20 seconds behind when we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, about 5 minutes until we start this thing. 5 minutes. Thank you for being here. So glad you can make it out on Memorial Day. Really, what says Memorial Day like a virtual at-home improv comedy show brought to you by the Balding Eagles of Bishop Shard High School? Am I right or am I right? All right, we're going to start in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes, everyone. So make sure you're getting your suggestions ready to go. 5 minutes. Welcome to all those that are watching. Again, we're going to start our show in about 4 minutes, about 4 minutes away from start time. So the way it's going to work, we're going to need to do get suggestions from the crowd. So the best way to do that is through that chat feature. So make sure that you are utilizing that chat feature when we're looking for suggestions, so you know, and you get to see what your suggestions are, and so that we know who sent them in, and that helps us play our games because we didn't prepare anything ahead of time. So again, about 4 minutes until we start. Looks like right now we got 6 people watching. Yes, 6 of you love the Balding Eagles. That's so great. Again, we're going to start in about 3 minutes, about 3 minutes away from start time. Remember, you're going to use that chat feature in YouTube to give your suggestions. So make sure that you are logged in, either signed in your YouTube account or your Google account, so you can utilize that chat feature. That's going to help us since we don't have any of the jokes prepared ahead of time. We're going to need your creative ideas. So make sure you're thinking about those already. Now we have 7 people watching. Wow. All right. We're going to start in about 3 minutes, everyone. 3 minutes. All right, just sent. There is a new link for the video. So I did send that. I did email to all the members of the team. So if you could share it with your parents or your family or your friends, if you have any friends, make sure that they get that. Just email that to you. Again, we're going to start in about 2 minutes, everyone. 2 minutes for when we're about to start. Make sure that you are, like I said, logged in to either YouTube or Google so that you can utilize that chat feature. We're going to start in about 2 minutes, everyone. 2 minutes. All right, we're about 1 minute away from starting. In about 1 minute from starting, I had to send a new link because of the way that this whole streaming from Zoom works. So I sent a new link to all the parents and all the members of the team. So make sure everyone gets that. All right. Got it. I know some people are on the old link. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get the new one over to them. So thank you for all that are here and waiting. I'm going to make sure the in our other link, it's a long story, but it looks like we have some people in our other room because of the way that the technology is working out. Okay. All right, we're going to give it about another minute before we start. Yeah, thank you, Jim. Thanks for getting the word out about the new meeting location. Very much appreciated. We're going to give it a couple more minutes, try to get the new people out to be able to see this show. It was just a technology issue on my end. I look like a giant nerd. I look like someone who really loves technology. I'm just not great at it. But we're here. We're all together. It's Memorial Day. So let's band together as a team. And we're going to make this work. We're going to make YouTube great again. Am I right or am I right, everyone? All right, about 2 minutes before we start. So make sure you're logged in. You are ready to give your suggestions through that chat feature. That's going to help us make up some jokes. Since we haven't planned any jokes ahead of time, your suggestions are going to be key. JSA7, glad you found us. Glad you are here. All right, about 1 minute till we start. Make sure you all are ready to go. Okay. Jim, thank you. The audio is ahead of the video. Okay. Good to know. All right, everybody, the time has come. It has arrived. We are here, the first ever Bishop Chatard at home virtual improv show brought to you by the Balding Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready for a little bit of improv? I said, who's ready for a little bit of improv? That's right, everyone. I know you are. All right. So we can't have funny without our team. So let's bring the team on board, shall we? All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our Balding Eagles. First up, we have Anthony Cates. Let's give it up for Grayson Cates. Mason Felwalk. All right, next up is Kyle Hazlitt. And they're going to have to unmute their volume so they can show up on camera. Next, we got Lucy Kellison. Let's give it up for Gabby Kramer. Molly Lockram. Owen Monroe. Erica Pemberton. William Scoop Shoemaker. Anna Seiler. Braden Thatcher. Quincy Williamson. And last but not least, Liam Wojciechowski. All right, everybody, welcome to the Bishop Chatard at home virtual improv comedy show brought to you by the Balding Eagles. We're calling the show In the Nest. You get it? Because we're the Balding Eagles. We're all at home doing the show. So we're in the nest because that's where eagles live. Pretty simple. We're here on this Memorial Day to spread a little laughter, a little joy. So the way that we're going to do that is we're going to make up jokes on the spot. It only works if we have some interaction with our fans. So tonight, I'm going to be asking for suggestions. The only way for you to submit those suggestions is through the chat feature in YouTube. All right? We're going to play a handful of games for you. It should go about an hour, but you got to use that suggestion, the chat feature, to give us your suggestions in order to make this work. All right. For our first game tonight, we're going to play a game called TV Remote. This is for Lucy, Kyle, and Gabby. Lucy, Kyle, and Gabby. All right? So for the game of TV Remote, I'm ultimately going to need some suggestions, right? I'm going to need what are some of your favorite types of television show? Reality show? Is it a cooking show? Is it a soap opera? Is it a historical reenactment? Is it going to be a documentary? Is it a music video kind of show? What is your favorite kind of television show? I'm going to take the suggestions that I see first, the ones that really jump out at me. All right, so what are your favorite kind of television show? Is it a sporting event? Do you like to watch sports on TV? Ooh, we got Cop Show by Amy Board. Nice one. Ooh, we have horror. We have horror from David Seiler. Like that one. And one more I need. Okay. Well, Vampire Diaries is kind of like horror. Cop Show, Game of Thrones, Bonanza. All right. I'm going to go with Bonanza for sure. Bonanza is one of the ones I'm going to take. All right. So We're going to go, Bonanza is like a cowboy show, right? And that clearly, the best person for that is Kyle. So Kyle's going to be Bonanza. Horror, best one for horror is going to be Gabby. And then Lucy, because she just loves rules, she will do our cop show. She will take care of our cop show. All right. Lucy, Gabby, and Kyle, we are ready for TV remote. So the way this is going to work is I have a remote here. This looks oddly like an iPhone 7. All right, but it's a remote. It's a very powerful remote. And I'll get to flip through the channels. And anytime I flip through the channels, I can say which television show I like to flip to, and we'll see what we got to watch. So I think I'd really like to start off with Bonanza. Bonanza. So Kyle, take it away.
It's been a long day of cowboying and such, but I'm just glad at the end of it I can finally relax and drink me some of my Kool-Aid that I love so much at the end of the day. Waiter, can I get some Kool-Aid down at table 6? Who are you? Darn tootin', you should know who I am. That's not a name.
Ooh, too much suspense for me. We got to switch it. All right, we're going to switch it to horror.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Carol. I'll be your instructor for the evening. Is everyone ready to take the SAT? This is my favorite test. You know, your entire college acceptance is riding all on this test, but it's really no big deal. You know, we're going to have a fun time, a fun 3 hours. It's going to be great. Okay, so I'm going to start passing out the test. Everyone silence your phones, your watches, everything. No cheating. Okay. Here you go. Here's that for ya. All right. The first section is English.
Oh, this is horrific. I don't know if I can stand it any longer. Let's switch to cop show.
Welcome back to Cops. This is your host, Roddy Rich out here. Welcome to Cops. Today we will be filling in with the #1 chief deputy of the town, Chief Smith. Chief Smith, we're going to get him on camera. We're going to get an insight to how he runs this thing. I hope you're all ready because he is one of my favorite people, and he keeps this town of Smithaville safe. So next up, we're going to be tuning into him. Here we go.
Well, I really want to see what happened in the horror channel. Let's check that out.
Oh my God, that was the worst dream I've ever had. That lady was so nice at my SAT exam. She's, oh my God. Wait, what time is it? Oh my God. I have to be at North Central in 5 minutes to take my test. I can't eat breakfast. My brain's not going to function for the test.
I'm sweating. Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
Well, all I know is doesn't really matter. I got me my drink, so I'm gonna have a nice, relaxing day. And whoa, you better watch yourself. I don't gotta watch anything. Bonanzas watch out for themselves. You keep talking like that around here, partner, we're gonna have a problem. What type of problem? All I see is you and an empty cup. Boys, it's go time.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle that. Let's switch to the cop show.
Chief Smith here keeping track of Smithville. I am here to teach you the rules of the road since I've been pulling over them teenagers lately. So rule number 1, if you got a seatbelt, click it or ticket via personnel Chief Smith. Rule number 2, if you see a grandma on the road, swerve to not hit the grandma. I mean, Granny Smith is in the hospital still after the incident of 2020. Rule number 3, if you see me around town, run, because I will give you a ticket.
I think I'm going to run from this channel. That mustache is just too real. Let's check out the horror channel one last time.
Well, Gabby Kramer here. It's been about 2 months since I took the SAT, and it was horrible. A guy fell asleep and was snoring while I took the test, and well, I have my results here with me, and I want everyone to know this is a true story. This really happened to me. I got a 19. I'm never gonna get into college.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm so
think
sorry.
it's time to see how the Bonanza thing concluded.
If you ever come around here, partner, this will be the last thing you ever see.
Ow. Oh. Okay, I think that's enough for the game of TV Remote. All right. All right, a big round of applause for all the players for TV Remote. I don't know about you, but nothing says horror like an SAT. Am I right? Or am I right? Okay, up for our next game, we have a game called Fast Facts. We have a lot of experts on our team, and they're going to be spewing some fast facts. So I need you all to put in the chat some of your ideas. So fast facts. I'm looking for your favorite historical figures, your the food you think is completely gross, and let's go with one more. What your favorite television show is. Give me your favorite television show, the food you think is the grossest, and your favorite historical figures. All right, let's do that. Okay, so the way that this game is going to work is I'm going to go ahead and put two members of our team up against one another, and their job is to give the most facts as quickly as possible about the subject matter we choose. All right, if at any point in time they repeat something, they say something that's not true, they take too long to say something, or for whatever other reason, they just displease me, I will call them out and the other person wins. All right. So for our pairings tonight, we have Molly versus Scoop, Erica versus Lucy, Anna versus Anthony, Grayson versus Braden, Mason versus Quincy, and Liam versus Gabby. So first up is Molly and Scoop. Molly and Scoop, and your suggestion is Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. Begin.
Who is beginning?
Yeah, who's beginning?
Ladies first. Molly, ladies first.
Thank you. Actually, Brussels sprouts are green.
Brussels sprouts are gross.
Actually, Brussels sprouts contain a lot of fiber in them.
Yeah, I would know because my mom is actually a Brussels sprouts farmer.
Actually, Brussels sprouts are only sold at Target.
Oh, but Brussels sprouts are also sold at the farmer's market.
Actually, my bunny eats Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts actually have roots.
Actually, Brussels sprouts originated in Africa in 1968.
Brussels sprouts are similar to onions because they have layers.
Actually, Brussels sprouts are outlawed in the countries of America.
I'm going to go ahead and stop you there, Molly.
Brussels sprouts.
There's only one country of America. There's not multiple countries. So you are.
That's what you think. That's what you
Sorry,
think.
Molly. Scoop, congratulations. You won that round. Next up, Erica and Lucy. Erica and Lucy. All right. Erica and Lucy.
Thank you.
Your suggestion is Johnny Appleseed. Johnny Appleseed. We'll start with Lucy.
Johnny Appleseed was named after his father, Jack Appleseed.
False. Johnny Appleseed only likes red apples.
False. Johnny Appleseed is in the first grade.
False. You read about Johnny Appleseed in the first grade.
False. Everybody knows that Johnny Appleseed is something learned in kindergarten.
Not for me. I learned about it in first grade and it was an amazing book.
Well, Johnny Appleseed never was learned about at St. Pius the 10th grade school.
Oh, I'm going to stop you there. I happen to know firsthand that was covered in first grade in the curriculum about Johnny Appleseed. So, Lucy, you are out of here. All right. Next up, we have Anna and Anthony. Anna and Anthony. Anna and Anthony, your suggestion is going to be sardines. Sardines. Anna, we'll start with you.
Fact. Sardines are fish.
There are approximately 45,000 sardines in the ocean.
Fact. Sardines are often salty.
Sardines are served at 3 out of my 5 favorite restaurants.
Fact. Sardines are an awful pizza topping.
Sardines can sometimes make a good pizza topping if you like that sort of thing, which I personally don't, but some people do, and I like to be sensitive to them.
Fact. Saying packed as sardines is an analogy for being really tightly encased in an area.
Sardines are a type of fish.
Fact. Sardines are so small that you can actually swallow 8 of them whole at one time.
Sardines are at the bottom of the food chain. Everything eats them.
Fact. I do not eat sardines. They're disgusting.
Sardines are one of my favorite fishes. They're in my top 100.
Fact. Fishes is not an actual word.
Fact. That was pretty hurtful.
Yeah, you know what, Anna, that was pretty hurtful. So I'm just going to give it to Anthony. Anthony, you okay? Are you all right? Anna,
No.
that was just me. Anna, you are out of here. All right. Next up, we have Grayson and Braden. Grayson and Braden, your suggestion is Attila the Hun. Attila the Hun, we'll start with Grayson. Attila the Hun.
Attila the Hun was a man.
Attila the Hun was in the popular, renowned children's film, Night at the Museum.
Attila the Hun wore a big suit to keep his body warm.
Attila the Hun ripped off limbs of people gruesomely.
Attila the Hun is legally obese.
Attila the Hun was a murderous war criminal.
Attila the Hun has a grandmother who can ski faster than him.
Ben Stiller from Night at the Museum swiftly fought off Attila the Hun. That's canon. That's real life.
Attila the Hun was voted top 100 hottest men in 300 BC.
Attila the Hun didn't attack by himself. He attacked with his homies, his boys.
Attila the Hun did not care about mercy.
You know what? That's true. That's absolutely true. He had no mercy whatsoever. I agree
Braden
with you,
gave
sir.
in to it.
I agree,
You
yeah.
just know a lot more about Attila the Hun. All right, Braden, you are out of here. All right, next up, we've got, thank you, Grayson. We've got Mason and Quincy. Mason and Quincy, your suggestion is cow brain. Cow brain. Mason, we'll start with you, cow brain.
Cow brains are located in the cows. I have a cow brain in my fridge. Hi-ya! Cow brains have many nutrients inside of them. Cow brains have fatty acids. Huh. Huh. Cow brains are less smart than human brains. Huh. Cow brains are from cows. Hi-ya! Cow brains have 3 lobes. Huh. If you take a cow brain and you put it on the ground, you have ground beef. Huh. Cows have more than 2 brains. Huh. Cows is my spirit animal. Huh. Cows eat other cow brains for nutrients. Huh. My grandma was a cow. Huh. My grandma was also a cow. Huh. Wait, did we have the same grandma? Wait, do we? Wait, Nana Moo? Yeah, Nana Lulu. Hey!
Well, look at that. Sometimes we bring people together in Fast Facts. We just reunited some long-lost cousins. The winner of this round is humanity. Humanity wins this round. All right, for our last competition in Fast Facts, we have Liam versus Gabby. Liam versus Gabby. And your suggestion for Fast Facts, Liam and Gabby, is going to be Bob Ross. Bob Ross. Gabby, we're going to start with you. Go ahead.
Bob Ross was a painter.
Bob Ross was one of America's greatest painters.
Bob Ross gives off the best vibes I've ever seen.
Bob Ross died in Florida. It was believed he died of a heart attack, but some believed he died when his plane bumped on a heavy landing and he had a mild concussion.
Bob Ross likes to paint landscapes.
Bob Ross was one of the greatest teachers in American history.
No mistakes, only happy little accidents.
Bob Ross was able to push the NPR and the BBC in order to get more funding for public broadcasting in America.
Bob Ross occasionally had cute tiny animals on his TV show.
Those cute tiny animals were actually part of an adoption center that Bob Ross created, and the name Bob Ross.
You can watch Bob Ross's TV shows on Netflix.
Most people don't know this, but Bob Ross fought in the war.
My uncle kind of looks like Bob Ross a little bit.
Bob Ross also had a perm that was the most beautiful thing America had ever seen.
Bob Ross makes me feel good about myself.
Bob Ross also painted with multiple kinds of paintbrushes, and when they would be drying out, he would hit them on the chair legs in order to make a noise.
I am in love with Bob Ross.
Bob Ross had a wife.
I don't care.
Go ahead and stop it right there. We all love Bob Ross. Let's not include some kind of back end drama of. All right. So the winner on that one was Liam Wojciechowski, everyone. Give a big round of applause for Liam. All right. And that's our game of Fast Facts. I don't know about you, but I sure learned a lot about Johnny Appleseed, Attila the Hun, Kyle Braden, Sardines, and Bob Ross. Huh, look at that. All right. Next up is the game of Gabawa. Good advice, bad advice, worst possible advice. So go ahead and put in the chat some things that you might need some advice on, some life situations, some big life questions. You feel like you're lost in some capacity. We have experts to help you. Put your questions, where you just need so much help, so much advice, so much guidance. Put those in the chat. And our folks here, our panelists, are going to give you good advice, some bad advice, and the worst possible advice. All right, our host for today is Owen. Owen Monroe will be our host, And our good advice will be given by Molly. Our bad advice will be given by Grayson. And our worst possible advice will be given by Quincy. Of course, they're not going to be themselves. They'll be playing characters. So I'll let Owen take it from here and let you run your show of good advice, bad advice, worst advice, or what we call Gaboa. Owen, take it away.
Awesome. Hi, guys. I'm Randy Rodriguez from Austin and Alley, and you're watching the Disney Channel. Anyway, welcome to my show, Good Advice, Bad Advice, Worst Advice, where we have a panel of people who will give you advice. Let me introduce you to my first guest, Good Advice.
Yo, I'm Dave from that party that you guys went to. I was in the back. You kind of told me random secrets about your life that you never trust anyone else with because you're never going to see me again. Let's party, bro.
Awesome. I like to fiesta, salsa, quinceañera, baila. Let's talk to guest number 2, Bad Advice.
I am the lighthouse keeper in the northernmost part of Lake Michigan.
Oh, a sailor's life for me.
Aye.
Let's talk to our third and final guest, Worst Advice.
Hi, everyone. I'm Spots. And I'm Dots. And together we're Spots and Dots.
Isn't that just wonderful? So let's get some advice that these lovely people could answer for you.
All right, Owen, from the chat, Jim wants to know, what should he do if he has the symptoms of a fever, shortness of breath? What should he do?
That's a great question. Good advice. What do you think Jim should do?
I definitely think you should go to the doctor, bro. After all this partying, it's gonna make a lot of sense. And in this climate, you know, with whole Rona thing, have a Corona and go to the doctor, baby. Let's go.
Wow, fantastico. Let's talk to bad advice now.
Yeah, you know, I get sick and there's no doctors, and so I drink the pure waters of Lake Michigan. I just climb my 50 flights of stairs from the highest point of my lighthouse all the way down to the bottom. I tiptoe up to the roaring waters of the sea, and I take a sip, and then sometimes I feel better.
Wow,
That'll be
sounds like you need therapy. Worst advice?
Hey, everyone. I'm Spots. And I'm Dots. And together we're Spots and Dots. Hey, Spots. Have you been doing okay in this pandemic? I've been feeling a little sick. Well, Spots, maybe you should go see a doctor. Actually, I'm going to go visit my grandma. I'm sure she'd love to see me. Okay, I'll go with you.
That reminds me of my time on the Disney Channel. Does anyone else have advice they need answered?
Yes, Owen. Amelia wants to know if she should buy a hot tub.
That's just wonderful. Should she buy a hot tub? Good advice.
A hot tub sounds awesome, honestly, but make sure that you're in a financially stable enough position to invest in that kind of object. And when you do, make sure you stay safe and don't stay in there for too long, okay? Party on, brother.
I wish I had the party life of Beverly Hills, Chihuahua, which I was also in. Hi, I'm Randy Rodriguez. Bad advice?
hot tub. You don't need a hot tub when you have the pure waters of Lake Michigan on your doorstep. Just take a dip in the nice, refreshing, rejuvenating waters of Lake Michigan, and you will be fine. I mean, I tried to have a hot tub, but I could not carry it up the flights of stairs to my lighthouse. So it does not work out. Just enjoy Lake Michigan.
He lives in a lighthouse, so he's got some guiding light. Listen to his advice. Worst advice?
Hey everyone, I'm Spots, and I'm Dots, and together we're Spots and Dots. Hey Spots, what do you do when you're feeling cold and you want to go into a hot tub? Well, Dots, thanks for asking. Well, you know, when I'm feeling kind of cold, what I want to do is, well, give me a second here. Spots, are you lighting a fire? Spots, no! Spots, I want to go burn a house down. It'll get nice and cozy. Spots, no!
Wow. Things are sure getting heated with Spots and Dots. I think we have time for one final piece of advice.
Yeah, Owen, Tish wants to know how to change a tire on your car. How do you change a tire on your car?
That's a good question. Good advice. How would you go about changing a tire on your car?
Well, to be honest with you, bro, I don't really know how to change the tire on my car, but I'd probably ask my dad or look up a helpful vid on YouTube, okay? And while you're at it, you can listen to some dope jams. Okay, wait for the build up. Hold on. Wait, 1 second. Oh, it's right here. Okay, great. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Isn't that just amazing? Reminds me of my role in Paul Blart Mall Cop. Bad advice?
A car? You don't need a car when you have the fresh waters of Lake Michigan at your doorstep. Just go buy a boat and you can come by and visit me at my lighthouse. But I gotta warn you, I sometimes forget to turn the lighthouse on sometimes. Like the light on the lighthouse, it's not on all the time. And I often have to clean up the mess that's made. But come on over and we can look at the sea together.
Well, that just rows my boat. Let's go to worst advice.
Hey everyone, I'm Dots, and we Spots can't make it. Spots was actually arrested for grand larceny and tax evasion, so it's just Dots today. Woo! Dot show. How to change a tire? Well, I don't know, but I gotta figure this out fast because I gotta go break Spots out of prison. Woo! Good luck, everybody. This has been Dots.
Well, wasn't that just amazing? Thank you all for coming to my show of good advice, bad advice, worst advice. I'm Randy Rodriguez, and you're watching the Disney Channel.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but anytime you have a show that's giving advice and a sock puppet gets thrown in the slammer for grand larceny and tax evasion, you know you've made it in the world. Congratulations, world. You've won. All right, for our next game, we have a game called Interrogation. So for suggestions for this game to work, I'm going to need 3 different things. I'm going to need a celebrity that you would want to see become president. I need to have a place that is not real, a make-believe place, and I need your favorite activity you did when you were a little kid, something you did when you came home from school or on the weekends or when you're outside playing. What was your favorite kid activity? So again, celebrity that you would elect to become president of the United States, a place that's not real, make-believe place, and an activity that was your favorite activity you did when you were a kid. I need those 3 things. All right, so start putting that in the chat feature. All right, for this game of interrogation, we have Anna, Scoop, Liam, and Molly. Anna, Scoop, Liam, and Molly. All right, so Anna, Liam, and Molly, for this game, what's going to need to happen is, well, people, folks, fans, here's something you may or may not know about the Balding Eagles, is that we have a couple of folks on our team that are also detectives, police detectives. So Liam and Molly are actually, when they're not full-time students, they also work for IMPD, and they like to solve crimes. They're very good at what they do. And something else you might not have known is we have 2 kids on our team that break the law a lot. They break the law a lot, Anna and Scoop. And the problem with Anna and Scoop is they haven't seemed to learn their lesson. So what we're going to have today is a little bit of an intervention because Anna and Scoop messed up again. So Liam and Molly are going to get them to admit what they did, where they were, and who they committed the crime with. So what I need is I need Anna and Scoop to go ahead and close off, turn your audio down, shut your ears, cover your ears, and so you can't hear anything. All right. Let me look at the chat feature here on YouTube and see what we got. All right. Ooh, I like this one. Okay. All right. So you guys are going to be with Michael Scott. That's who they committed the crime with. Ooh, I like that one a lot. They were in Neverland. Okay, Neverland came to us from Julie Williamson, and Michael Scott came from Megan Kors. And their favorite activity was,
Hey, shout out Megan Kors.
Let's go with, making friendship bracelets. Making friendship bracelets. So they were making friendship bracelets in Neverland with Michael Scott. That's what you have to get them to admit to. You guys good with that?
I think so. Neverland, Michael Scott making friendship bracelets. Okay.
Got it. All right. Anna and William. Anna and Scoop. Anna and Scoop, come on back to us. Come on. Anna and Scoop. Where's Scoop? Where did Scoop go?
I'm right here.
Are you? I can't see you, Scoop. I just see your chair.
What? No, I'm right here. Are you sure? Am I lagging?
You might be lagging, but we'll be fine. All right. Anna and Scoop, we brought you here together because you've done something with somebody in a very specific place, and we just want to help you out. So
I didn't do anything.
Anna, let's not start being so defensive. Let Liam and Molly try to get you to admit to this. So take it away, Liam and Molly.
Well, you think, hey, I just want to clarify something. We're not friends here, okay? We're not going to act like friends.
Not at all.
No.
How
Not going to give each other little gifts or.
We weren't with Monica Geller.
Oh.
Of course not.
No.
We weren't at Chuck E. Cheese.
She doesn't have that paper.
Yeah, if you want to talk about who you were with, huh? You think you're a funny guy, huh? Think you're real funny. Maybe you should go on TV, Mr. Funny Guy. Ugh.
Yeah, for real. What do you think? You're just gonna make a commercial and then blow up? Like,
we weren't with Ronald McDonald.
We weren't with the OxyClean guy.
No,
you wish. You wish.
That's what she said.
I don't think either of you two could ever function in an office.
I wasn't with Michael Scott, so you don't need to be like.
You were. You were.
Yes, you were.
You were with him. Yeah, but it's not just who. It was where. Ugh. Wow. I don't want to be young again. I never want to be young again like these two.
Yeah, honestly, like you know how JB always used to say never like, come on.
Yeah, I wish I could just fly away. Just fly away from this little problem.
We weren't in heaven.
Oh,
we weren't in Neverland.
Yes,
yeah, you were. You were in Neverland. You were. You disgusting. But now it's what you did with Michael Scott Neverland. Ugh.
You really thought this was so cute, for real? Like you could make like a whole club out of it or something. Like, ugh.
Yeah. Okay, we were playing Club Penguin. It's not that big of a deal.
No. No. This isn't some summer camp, okay, that you go with your little girlfriends and you do that kind of stuff. No.
We were not being Girl Scouts.
No, of course not. Of course not. You
Oh,
just
yeah.
worse. Would you have a loom with it?
We weren't
Wow.
at the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
You didn't use.
I wasn't
didn't use
making
maybe a
friendship
hydro
bracelets,
flask?
okay?
You were making what? You were making what?
Friendship bracelets?
Yes, you were.
Lock them
Yes,
up.
you
Lock them
were.
up. Tell
Take them away,
admit
Mr. Mayor. Take them away.
All right, Anna, walk us through. It was all there. It's
So-
good to get it out. It's good to admit to it. This is how we improve. This is how we get better. Go ahead.
It was a crazy day, okay? It all just happened so fast. We were with Michael Scott and we were in Neverland. We got a little carried away and we started making friendship bracelets.
Hold me back, Liam. Hold me back. Oh,
Chew.
You
show me. Oh,
You
put him behind
two
bars, Mr. Mayor.
disgust me. But I'm glad you got it off your chest. You're ready to move forward now. You're going to become better people. We believe in you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our game of interrogation. Round of applause for Molly, you, Liam, and Anna. Go ahead. All right. Next up is a game called Four Rooms. Four Rooms. All right. I'll explain the game here in a minute. But before I do that, I need some suggestions. So here we go. Give me, you open up your refrigerator, and what's the first food item in your refrigerator that you see that you're just like, oh, this would be pretty tasty. I need that. Let's see. If you had a time machine, what historical event would you like to go see live? That's number 2. Number 3, give me a celebrity that you would not want to elect to become president. Give me a celebrity you would not want to elect to become president. And then tell me, what is hiding in your closet? So what's hiding in your closet? Give me a celebrity that you wouldn't elect to become president. Let me know if you had a time machine, what historical event you would travel to and why. And give me, like, you open up your fridge, what's that one food item that you are so glad is in your fridge? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this. What do we have? All right, okay. Leftover Chinese, that's pretty good. Oh, cheese has got a couple. We're gonna go with cheese on one of them. All right, ooh, I like that one. All right, we're gonna go with Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's a good one. All right. We're going to go with a litter box. That'll be another one. And let's see. I'm going to go with, let's see, what else do I think? I'm going to go with the moon landing. Moon landing. All right. So we have litter box, cheese, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and the moon landing. The moon landing. All right. So for this game of Four Rooms, we're going to have 4 pairs of people. They're each going to do a scene. And at any point in time, I can pause them, and I'm going to use the last line they said, and I'm going to give it to the next pair, and they're going to start their scene with that same line. So our pairs are Anthony and Kyle, Erica and Gabby, Grayson and Lucy, and Owen and Braden. So pairing team 1 is Anthony and Kyle, team 2, Erica and Gabby, team 3, Grayson and Lucy, team 4, Owen and Braden. I'm going to give, let's just go with a litter box. That is going to go to Erica and Gabby. Erica and Gabby, you have litter box. Cheese is going to go to Grayson and Lucy. Cheese. Jean-Claude Van Damme is going to go to Owen and Braden. And Owen and Braden, you're going to be at Jean-Claude Van Damme's house. And then moon landing is going to go to Anthony and Kyle. Anthony and Kyle, you have moon landing. Eric and Gabby have a litter box. Grayson and Lucy, you have cheese as your theme. And Owen and Braden, you're at Jean-Claude Van Damme's house. All right, Anthony and Kyle, you're up. Take it away.
Okay, we are at T minus 10 seconds until our moon landing. I'm making the final calculations as we speak. Listen, are you ready?
What is that object in the sky?
What? Is something incoming?
I think being at space has changed me. I don't know, man. I don't feel so good anymore.
Pause. I don't feel so good anymore. I don't feel so good anymore.
I don't feel so good anymore. I honestly think the baby's coming. Are we ready? Are we ready to be parents?
I
You have to-
know we can handle this. I know we can take on this challenge. It's gonna be
Did you-
tough, but we're gonna do it.
Should you get the litter box because babies they use litter boxes, and I'm presuming it's gonna lots of bodily functions.
Yes, it will most likely be difficult to train at first, but I think we will be able to get the baby to do that.
Okay. Well, then let's go have a baby, I guess. Oh my gosh.
I hope it's not too stinky with the litter.
Pause. I hope it's not too stinky. I hope it's not too stinky.
I hope it's not too stinky. Welcome to the Wisconsin Cheese Factory. I'm glad y'all are here today. In Wisconsin.
I specifically read a review that said this space smells great.
Yes, it smells like Wisconsin. Do you not like the smell of Wisconsin, sir?
Are you sure this is Wisconsin? Who would want to live here?
Yes. This is the Wisconsin Cheese Factory tour.
Can we please go in a different room?
Pause. Can we please go in a different room? Can we please go in a different room?
Can we please go in a different room? It's obvious that his martial arts class is not going to be in here.
Welcome to my martial arts class. I am Jean-Claude Van Damme or whatever. I assume I'm a martial artist because I looked it up on Google before, and I think that's what he is. So, are you ready for class today? Class.
Oh my
Let me hear it.
gosh. Oh my gosh, Mr. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I've seen so many of your movies, including Bloodsport from 1988, Kickboxer from 1989, and Universal Soldier from 1992, to name three of the
all went up
45
for
plus on
Academy
Google.
Awards. That's right. All Academy Award winning films. They're fantastic. So you're ready for your first class today.
Yeah, how's my form?
Pause.
Ooh.
How's my form? How's my form?
I don't even remember how to walk. How's my form?
Neil, you've been up there for like 5 hours. You shouldn't be this messed up. Oh, wait, was that your helmet? You can't take your... Oh no, I'm gonna get sued for this.
Pause. I'm gonna get sued for this. I'm gonna get sued for this.
I'm gonna get sued for this, but Erin, sweetie, I think we should name our child something that's already been trademarked.
Honey, I think you have the most beautiful ideas. I'm so proud of you. We've had a wonderful day. What were you thinking for the name?
Maybe like Cincinnati Reds or something like that.
Oh yeah, something that just seems like something everyone would know. Lovely.
Yeah, just to make the baby just that much more unique, because this is our
Right,
unique
because-
little baby.
She is so unique, so wonderful, and she's gonna be so well loved by her friends.
I know. We're gonna be such good parents.
Pause. We're gonna be such good parents. We're going to be such good parents.
We're gonna be such good parents of this cheese I'm trying to mix together.
Yes, you are. And for some inspiration, I want to introduce you to our own cheese mascot. Cheese.
What? It's Cheese Boy. What I cheese?
It's Cheese Boy.
Yes, this is Wisconsin's very own Cheese Boy, Cheese Wellington.
Cheese Wellington. Cheese Boy.
Cheese Boy.
Do you have any?
I've listened to all of your albums.
Yeah.
Pause. I've listened to all your albums. I've listened to all your albums.
I mean, I've listened to all your albums. I've watched
Oh,
all
yeah.
of your movies.
Mm.
Again, like Lionheart from 1999 and Hard Target from 1993. There's just some of my favorites, to name a few.
Don't mention my singing career. That was, I don't know, a little bit of a failed career. So, okay, here we go. Your first technique of class
Yes, Sensei.
is money laundering.
Is that like
That's when.
jujitsu?
That's when you make up a lifestyle such as martial artistry and have a fake company that you say is making money when it's actually from another source, such as illegal things.
But Mr. Van Dam,
Or
can I
anything
call you
else.
John? How
Yes.
will this help us with martial arts? Is this like some sort of like punching technique?
Pause. Is this some kind of punching technique?
Oh, this is unprecedented. Is there some sort of punching technique to bring him back? Okay. Subject appears to be completely nonsensical.
You're nonsensical.
Okay, calm down. Okay. Okay. Tell me the first word that pops in your head after I say these words. Moon.
Home.
Oh no. This is bad. This is just bad.
Pause. Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad.
Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. She's being bullied.
I didn't know that naming her Cincinnati Reds was gonna get her bullied like this, but
I know.
What are we supposed to do? I mean,
we just want the best for her. Are we gonna have to change her name or
no,
make it a
no.
nickname?
You know what I think we should do?
What?
Us grown adults, we should
Yeah.
bully the kids back.
A wonderful idea. Wow.
I could beat them in a game of kickball, punch
Pause.
them.
I could beat them in a game of kickball.
I mean, I could beat him in a game of kickball at the Wisconsin office party.
Your work seems like lots of fun. Is it okay to feed the cow cheese?
Well. It's me, Vegan Vincent.
This is not
If
Gouda.
it isn't the cheese gang.
I'm so much cheddar than you, Vegan Vincent. I've got milk and dairy.
Disgusting. Put that cow away, sir. We vegans here are fighting for the rights of animals.
Nothing more Gouda than our milk products. Cheese boy.
Stop it, cheese boy. You're getting paid $6 an hour. Come to work with us.
Swiss business.
Well, we've lost control, and that's our game of 4 rooms, everyone. 4 rooms. All right, good job. 4 rooms. Fake mustaches. The cheese boy, I forget what his name was. the cheese mascot. It was just too much fun for me. All right, for our next game, this is a game called Virtual Town Hall. So I need some suggestions for Virtual Town Hall. So in order for this one to work, I need to know some of the things going on in your life that you would want to bring to a council, a town hall meeting, a city council meeting, and you'd want the elected officials to figure it out. So tell us, what is your biggest pet peeve? What is your biggest pet peeve? And then also tell us, if you could get paid $1 million to do this one mundane act, this chore, what would it be? So your favorite chore, and give us your biggest pet peeve. That's what we're going to need for this game of Town Hall. All right, biggest pet peeve and the chore that you love the most. All right, as you're putting those in, Town Hall is going to be hosted today by Gabby. Gabby's going to be our host, and we're going to have some town visitors, some people that are going to be visiting us. And those people know who they are. We'll just let them pop on. But Gabby, are you ready to host this town hall meeting?
I'm very ready.
Okay. Some of the issues we have, and I'll let you guys just bring them up as when you want, is slow internet speed, opening haircut places, potholes, cleaning toilets, and unloading the dishwasher. Okay, those are the complaints. All right. So
will you remind me as we go on?
Sure. Unloading dishwasher. We've got cleaning toilets. We've got haircut places opening up. We got potholes.
And slow internet speed.
Slow internet. Thank you. All right. Here we go. Gabby, it's your town hall meeting. Take it away.
All right. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I know that this is not the best way for us to meet. I wish I could see all of your smiling faces in person. But nonetheless, we do have some issues to discuss, and I have a list of them here. So we will tackle all of them. Don't worry. But let's just go ahead, dive into the first one, which is slow internet speed. So I'm for the people. Let your voices be heard. Oh,
excuse me.
Hello, sir.
Excuse me. My internet speeds, they're too slow. I need at least 56 megabits a second of download speed so that I can play Fortnite with the homies. Please.
Well, I hear you. I understand the concern, but playing Fortnite with the homies, I mean, you don't have to be on the internet for that.
This is an outrage.
Go outside, build a fort.
This is an outrage. Impeding on my personal beliefs and freedoms. I am out of here.
Oh, well. I see the tactic of irony is being used there for that one. Internet so slow, can't even voice your complaint. Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, it's me. What's up?
Hi.
I, for one, I love the slow internet speed. Okay, it gives me a chance to use Robert. Look at, Rob, he's my pigeon. Okay, yeah, I just use Robert, my pigeon. He just flies around. He delivers my mail. It's great. So keep it up. Good job, Metronet.
Yeah, just get some pigeons, I guess. But moving on from the slow internet, we didn't get a lot done there, but it's okay. There's always next week. We have potholes. Yeah, it's always an issue here. But again, rant. Let it all out. Anybody. Anyone at all.
Hi. My name's Patricia. And so I was just going down the highway, 30 miles an hour, just below the speed limit so that, I don't get pulled over or anything, staying cautious. And I just, wow!
Patricia, are you okay? Oh my God. I'm gonna assume she was driving. We'll make sure to patch up that one. That was brutal. Anyone else?
Yes, so the other day I was driving and I hit a really bad pothole and my head hit the ceiling and I actually cracked my collarbone and every day I have to stabilize my neck and it really hurts, and I called the governor and all he said was he sent a get well soon card, but that's not what I wanted. I didn't want that. I just wanted help.
I'm very sorry to hear that, ma'am, but look on the bright side of that tragedy. Look at our first responders, how wonderful they are. Like, give them a round of applause. They did a great job on that one. Anyone else have anything to say about potholes? Hi.
My name is Vincent, and I was in a pothole crash.
Oh, I see you lost your voice.
Broke my neck and I cannot speak. By the way, I think the Ellen Show is a scam.
The Ellen Show? Yeah, Ellen could be a scam artist. Sounds like an issue to tackle next week, but I'm really sorry about the loss of your voice, but yeah, moving on to our next topic. I believe it was dishwashers, broken dishwashers. I believe so.
Hi, I'm Roger, and as the county's one and only busboy and dishwasher, I request that everyone keeps leaving food on their plates while I clean them up, because I personally only get the scraps from my papa's dinners. So I would like if more people left more food on their plates so that I can actually have food to eat. That would be spectacular.
Roger, I have one quick question. If you worked for your father's diner, why doesn't he feed you?
Well, you see, when I was a boy, I caused my father a lot of trouble. So he told me when I was 8 years old that I was going to have to work for him and I would not be paid until the age of 25. And so I am currently 12 years old. So I still have a long way to go. And I really need the food that people leave on their plates. So without it, I am, well, starved.
I see. Very tragic. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so you heard the man. Stop eating everything. Think about Roger. Leave him some food. Anyone else?
All right. Oh, I have a question. So, my dishwasher broke when, you know how babies, when they're so small, you can't put them in the tub to bathe them, so you put them in the dishwasher to let them clean off. So I put mine in the dishwasher, but it just kept crying, so I put it on like the extra clean, and so my baby's fine, but my dishwasher like started shaking, and then it like came out of its like little socket, and I don't know, the government just won't like help give me a check to fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
so
that
I was wondering, like,
I think that one's on you. I obviously wasn't there, can't really say, but yeah, I don't think you're supposed to put your babies in your dishwasher, so just maybe don't do that anymore.
you know what's happening here? The government is impinging on my freedom to put my baby in a dishwasher. You know, I'm done. I'm leaving this town.
Alrighty. It was probably a good riddance.
You know what, Gabby? I think we might need to end on babies and dishwash. Oh, yeah, I just think that that's a good place to end town
Yeah.
hall.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Gabby. Thanks for reading that town hall. I don't know about you, but sure learned a lot about not putting babies in dishwashers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is time for our last game of the first ever virtual at-home improv show brought to you by Bishop Chattar's very own Balding Eagles. Again, the show's name is In the Nest because that's where eagles live. That's their home. And since we're all at home watching the show, our show's called In the Nest. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope that we've made you laugh a little bit during this time of quarantine, this time of shutdown. We've tried our best. But we got time for one more game. This game is going to be a pun-based game. So ultimately, the players are going to be trying to come up with dad jokes. So what I need you to put, give us any household object or food items that you just find appealing. Household objects, things you like to use around the house, very everyday kind of stuff. What's your favorite utensil? When you go to that junk drawer, what makes you so happy that's still in there that you've never cleaned out? What is your favorite snack food? Give us just some of those ordinary, daily life, mundane items you have in your house that you use, and snack food that's just kind of always there that you really enjoy. In this game is going to be everyone can play this game, so everyone can go ahead and turn on your screens. We're getting some great suggestions here. I'm going to write some of these down. Okay. Good. Okay, good ones. Right, okay. Thank you all for bringing these in. Okay, got enough to start with. All right, this is a game. We call Letters from Camp. Letters from Camp. This is better to demonstrate than is expected. Let's just say our suggestion was banana. Banana. Grayson, show us an example of a letter from camp using the word banana.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to banana camp. It was very appealing.
Oh, that is a dad joke for sure, Grayson. Good job. All right, your first suggestion, everyone. Your first suggestion is crowbar. Crowbar. First suggestion is crowbar. All right, Liam.
Dearest mother and dearest father, thank you so much for sending me to crowbar camp. You really didn't have to pry me out of the house to get here.
All right, Anna.
Mother and father, I'm really upset that you sent me to crowbar camp. Really put a wrench in my summer.
All right, Anthony.
Dear Mom and Dad, I really didn't like crowbar camp. I just thought maybe I'd open up about it.
Kyle.
Mom, Dad, I hate you for sending me to crowbar camp. Everyone here is such a tool.
Owen.
Dear Mom and Dad, crowbar camp is the worst. I just want to break out of here.
Molly.
Dear Mom and Dad, why did you send me to crowbar camp? They wouldn't even let me in because I'm under 21 and not a bird. Thank you.
That took me a little bit. Nice job, Molly. Mason.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to crowbar camp. They've really got me hooked on the idea of thievery.
Quincy.
Well, dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to crowbar camp. However, I think you did set the crowbar too high.
Nice design. All right, moving on to toilet paper. Toilet paper. Letters from home. Toilet paper. Liam.
Dearest mother, dearest father, I truly enjoyed the experience of being able to go to toilet paper camp. It really gave me a good wipe.
All right, Kyle.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm having a blast at Crowbar Camp. I made a ton of friends. Everybody loves me, and I won a ton of games. I'm on a roll.
Okay. Lucy.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to toilet paper camp. Don't worry about the coronavirus and everything because everything's clean. It's charming clean.
Scoop.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to Charmin Camp, Toilet Paper Incorporated. One problem, there are ravaging bears everywhere. Please come pick me up.
Gabby.
Dear Mom and Dad, I hate you so much for sending me to toilet paper camp. It really stinks here.
Well done. Anna.
Mother and father, I'm very upset that you sent me to toilet paper camp. I just want to run out.
Molly.
Dear Mom and Dad, I miss you so much. I hope you get this. Please let me out of here. I hope this survives the mail. I'm writing this on one ply.
All right. And that's all that's funny about toilet paper. We're going to go with loofah sponges. Loofahs. Loofahs. Anna.
Mother and father, thank you for sending me to loofah camp. It really, it really tickles my face.
Mason.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to loofah camp. It's really helped me clean up my act.
Kyle.
Dearest Mother and Father, thank you for sending me to loofah camp. I've been soaking up all the rays.
Lucy.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to loofah camp. It's touched me in ways that I never thought possible.
We're live on YouTube, Lucy.
Grayson. Lee.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to loofah camp. However, it's been rough.
Gabby.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to loofah camp. It smells much better here.
Scoop.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to loofah camp. Quick question, what is a loofah sponge? I seriously have no idea.
Scoop doesn't clean himself.
All
I
right,
use
Owen.
normal sponges.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to loofah camp. It's really helped me scrub away the bad school year.
Quincy.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to loofah camp, or as I like to call it, Bath and Body Works.
Anna.
Mother and father, I don't really like loofah camp. All of these people are fake, pretending to be alive when they're really just plastic.
Ooh. Too soon. Too soon. All right. The last one we have today. Chainsaw. Chainsaw. Liam.
Dearest mother and dearest father. Chainsaw camp was horrible. I would label it as a massacre.
Anthony.
Dearest mother and father, thank you so much for having me apply to Chainsaw Camp, but it seems I'm not making the cut.
Oh. Kyle.
Mom and Dad, I'm so excited to be at Chainsaw Camp. I have seen so many new chainsaws that are really cool. The technology is cutting edge.
Mason.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to Chainsaw Camp this year. It's really got me revved up for next year.
Owen.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to Chainsaw Camp. What I saw really changed me.
Quincy.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to Chainsaw Camp. By the way, I found this really cool mask. Sneeze everywhere.
Scoop.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you for sending me to Chainsaw Camp. But the first day, I saw everyone's chains and they're dripping wet. Mom and Dad, I'm dry as a bone. I ain't got no chains.
Dear Mom and Dad, thanks for sending me to summer camp. I can't really explain the man who can hit me with a chainsaw, but if you sent him, please tell him to go away.
All right, the last one tonight to close us out, Anna Seiler.
No pressure.
Mother and father, I really wish you hadn't sent me to Chainsaw Camp. It really didn't end well.
And that's it, everybody. I can't think of a better way to end our show with a little chainsaw injury joke. All right. We thank you all for being with us for our first ever virtual at-home improv comedy show brought to you by Bishop Chatard's very own The Balding Eagles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you're hanging in there. We hope that everyone's staying safe and healthy, and we just appreciate you being here. So let's say goodbye to all of the Balding Eagles tonight. Say goodbye to Grayson Cates, Gabby Kramer, Braden Thatcher, Anna Seiler, Molly Lockram, Liam Wojciechowski, Anthony Cates, Mason Belwalk, Kyle Hazlitt, Erica Pemberton, Lucy Kellison, Owen Monroe, Quincy Williamson, William Scoop Shoemaker, and again, Anthony Cates and Braden Thatcher. Good night, everyone. Thank you all. Have a good night. See you later, everyone. See you later.